Power Broker. Uh, Episode 5, the one before the finale, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and all that stuff. I think I'm gonna just go with this. It's here. It's over. We're here. We're close to the end, and all that stuff. I just gotta say this episode is my favorite one out of the whole series so far. Um,
Yeah, me too.
it's the they you can it's a slow burn that was necessary in a way, and all that stuff.
I don't like the setup that it's
Like
for a lot of
everything,
different things
like everything that's there. It was like a plot point, plot point, plot point. You close some stuff, but you do set up some things that look like that will
for the
expand
future.
for the
Yeah.
future and all that stuff. And it's like it's so awesome. From so let's start with this. From Val being introduced and everything like that, Madam Hydra to some people and all that stuff, and a bunch of other things and all that stuff. Though
Okay, so do you think she was supposed to be the big cameo, but because
she
Black
was the
Widow
big
got
no
pushed back,
that was
she was the big cameo?
that was the big
Okay.
cameo and all that stuff.
Because we were
It's
supposed
just
to already see her, right, from Black Widow, right?
that was the thing. She was originally,
Yeah.
apparently, from what the story is, like she was originally supposed to be introduced in Black Widow. Where I don't know for sure. All that stuff I don't know. It was going to be
Yeah.
in the movie. It was going to be a
It
post
would
credit
have meant a
scene.
lot more. Like, it would have
Like,
been more of a big
yeah,
thing.
but it would make
Yeah.
a more, yeah. If the movie would came out before this, yeah. But to me, I still thought it was cool.
I'm still cool with it. Yeah.
I was literally jumping off. I almost jumped out of my couch when I saw that. I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting and all that stuff. We have that. We have from what was I say? John Walker becoming from losing Captain America, becoming the to now looks like to become the U.S. agent as he's in the comics and all that stuff.
Hiding
Uh,
crafts in his backyard.
um, Bucky, finally getting his, I guess not closure, but like getting knowing like what he needs to do to what's the word I'm looking for? Relieve? Not relief, but like I forget the
To
word.
find mental closures, I would say to find mental
To find the
closure.
closure, because like especially when he had
Yeah.
with the talk with Sam, it's like he needs to apologize to that one person. Of course, we all know who that one person is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's his buddy and all that stuff from back in episode 1. Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
Back in episode 1, the one who killed his son, and I was like, I really, and it's like I
That's gonna be a hard emotional scene.
do we see? I was like, if we see that in this week's in Friday's episode,
That's gonna
it's
be
gonna
a
be so
hard
awesome.
scene.
It's
That's
gonna be
gonna
so
be.
awesome and all that stuff. But seeing that, and then of course everybody else coming up and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, Zemo, um, though he was in Sokovia, he ended up being Sokovia, like people thought, and all that stuff. Bucky catching him, not shooting him, and like dropping all the bullets in the other hand. The Dora Milaje catching him, not taking him back to Wakanda, but taking him to the Raft, which is also something that might
Yep.
happen in the future, and all
Which
that stuff.
sets up the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, the potentiality of that and everything of that becoming a thing, but then the overall thing though is Sam Sam
Finally.
Sam from grabbing getting the shield back, going to talking to Isaiah Bradley, Isaiah telling him like, do you really think the world wants to see a black Captain America? Makes him Sam questioning himself, going back home and all that stuff, talking to
Dude, you don't
Bucky,
know
talking to
how
sister.
sad I like, cause like I knew going to talk to him, Sam definitely wanted to do this.
Mm.
And then like I was like kind like in the back of my head, I was like, he's still gonna do it. But then like him talking to Sam, I was like, he might not do it. I really want to do it. And then like later on,
Well, because
continue.
like the thing was like about that
Like,
talk, the talk with Isaiah and everything like that. The thing was like about it was like, is Isaiah gonna be the guy that's to convince him to take the mantle of Captain America and everything like that? Again, I lost Manny again. I got him back. Hold on, let's get this going. Audio listeners, I
hello.
lost Manny. I think we got him back.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
felt like it was I felt like Isaiah the talk with Isaiah compared to the talk with his sister was more encouraging when Isaiah was more trying to show him like
No, that
what happens before
that's what I was
and
trying to get
like
at.
kind of like yeah.
That's what I was trying to get. That's what I was gonna get at with that. What I was saying, like, because like originally what I was trying to say was like it seemed you would think like Isaiah would be the one to be like take the mantle and all that
Do
stuff,
it.
do something that I never got to do and all that stuff, kind of thing and everything like that. But it was a total opposite.
Yeah.
But it worked though at the same time and everything like that because you're getting that you're actually getting that reality of the fact of like, is America actually ready for something like that and everything like that, for that stuff, and then transition to the part of going home, being with his family, having having after talking with Bucky and all that stuff, and that being like that what he's always done before when talking to like mental patients that after the war and all that stuff, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
having that and then having that conversation with his sister and all that stuff, like because he always thought his sister thought of him as someone always running away from problems and all that stuff and
Yeah.
everything.
His sister just thought completely the
When in
opposite.
all actuality, it never was and all that stuff and everything. And it's just like and then it's like she's telling him, it's like, are you going to be the one? Are you actually going to listen to Isaiah and all that stuff of what he said and all that stuff? Though and
Or you
the
gonna do what you want to do?
and what Sam was like, though he understands what Isaiah is coming, what Isaiah went through, what about Isaiah and what he went through and all that stuff, because of course it's a common of course it does relate to common black people and all that stuff. Sam does mention for the fact, but what's the point of him giving that sacrifice if I don't do something myself to make this better? In a way, I guess in
Yeah.
a way, and all that stuff. And
Yeah, that's right.
then, of course, leading into the training montage of him training with the shield and everything like that, totally fun and all that stuff and everything like that, and everything. And then to the end of the scene and all that stuff. When it gets to that part, him opening the box. Am I pissed that they didn't show it? Yes, but I'm still happy. But I'm still excited for the fact that we get that come this final episode, we're gonna get them. We're gonna see this actually happening and all that stuff. It is a journey that
How,
I've been waiting for this whole series.
here's one
It's gonna
thing.
be. Don't do this to me.
How would you feel if
Don't
they
do this.
Pulp Fiction us and they just never showed what was inside the case? It's not gonna happen, but it'd be hilarious.
Well, I mean, like,
Personally,
what do you mean
it,
you don't see him in the suit at all?
yeah, like it wasn't a suit. It was something for a future movie or a future
Oh,
thing. It was like a
oh,
secret
I
weapon
see.
for some,
I see.
and like we don't even get to see it in the next episode
I see.
until like a movie ahead, like maybe like
Oh, I
Sam
see.
Wilson's Captain,
Oh, I see.
and it's like then like at the end of the movie, like he reveals it or
No,
something.
I
I feel like that wouldn't happen, but it'd be cool.
that'd be interesting and all that stuff. And then of course, I'm not gonna forget it though. You brought it to me like too many times when we were playing Apex last night and all that stuff. Joaquin getting the wings.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. I
Oh,
think the going back on the suitcase, um, there's two things that it reminds me of. Only one thing I think is going to actually happen. One is going to be an actual Sam Wilson Captain America suit. It's going to be more red, white, and blue themed to like his comic version. It's going to have like a place to put the shield somehow
but a
while
Wakand,
he has the
but
wings.
made by the
Oh yeah, out
Wakandans.
of vibranium. Out of vibranium. Yeah. Um, it's gonna obviously be vibranium, but like maybe someplace to put the shield whenever he's flying. I don't know where he would put it. Um, that it did kind of the suitcase kind of reminded me of the Iron Man suitcase, the one from Iron Man 2, where he. It's not gonna happen, but like it just reminded me of like
Uh,
the suitcase suit
uh,
a lot.
yeah.
But I personally think it's gonna be the Captain America Sam Wilson suit, the more red, white, and blue color theme.
I believe it has it'll have like a red and white, red, white and blue style to it and everything.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be a comic accurate of accusation of the.
No, no, it's not gonna be comic accurate, like dead on to what it is.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna have the themes of the Sam Wilson Captain America suit
So wait,
in the
he's
comics.
gonna shave his beard and stuff out too.
Exactly. As
No,
I'm okay. I'm okay with him doing the goatee as
no,
long as he doesn't do that weird looking beard thing from Endgame.
that was cool.
I didn't like that.
That was
I
cool.
didn't like that.
That was cool.
I didn't like how it ended here. That was started. It didn't go down here. That was weird.
That was
I don't
cool.
like beards that like end right here. That's hella weird.
That's cool.
I like his goatee. I like him with the goatee. I don't like this weird looking curve thing he
He
got
needs the
going on.
goatee. I don't know. It doesn't need to be shaved. I don't want him coming with a shaved.
Anyways, going on to what you were saying about Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, and Joaquin getting the wings. It's like it's pretty much like soon as when he said keep him, we're getting the Falcon and all that stuff.
Well, it was kind of already confirmed earlier in the episode when they finally said his first name.
Well, yeah, cool. Well, yeah, we
They
always knew.
finally
No,
say
no,
Joaquin, and it was like, finally.
no. We always
Like,
knew. Like we always knew it was him and all that stuff and
I
everything like
mean,
that.
yes, we did, but like in the back of my head, I was like, until they say
You,
Joaquin,
you're the
it's gonna
one.
be,
You're the one. I
yeah.
think that was all
I
you.
was like, I was like, I know damn well that's him, but in the back of my mind, they could just be like, what if his name's like Daniel or something, and it's not him. It's just
Daniel
an Easter
Torres.
egg.
Daniel
It's
Torres.
just an Easter egg or some
Well, I mean,
shit
come on
like
now.
that.
I mean, come on now. Like the fact that it was like in the first episode, it's like he's already interested in the wings itself and everything like that. It's like that.
And he was wearing the colors, but I mean, if WandaVision's taught me, it's not to look into things. Uh,
No, 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 no. Joaquin's was obvious. Everything else, the thing is about WandaVision is like there were 15 million things that could extend so many ways and all that stuff, but nobody focuses on something else. The fact that of a space astro engineer brought up the idea of Reed Richards was not, I don't want to say baffles me to this point, but it's just more of the fact of like if you're don't be. It was to me it was more like if that doesn't happen, don't be upset and all that stuff.
I wasn't upset with that. I was upset with Man Thing. I still wanted
Okay,
Man Thing.
that's the one. That's that was far reaching there for you. In all honesty,
It was, but it made sense.
and all that stuff.
It made kind of sense. Anyways, yeah,
But
you had him. What episode one? Interested in the wings. You had him wearing the green colorway, like he was in the comics. It's a throwback to Sam Wilson's original Falcon suit,
and then the fact
the green and
and then
yellow.
and then also for the fact that like Joaquin is like Joaquin to Sam is similar to what Sam was to Steve
Sam was this. Yeah,
and all that stuff. So it's like
that's like yeah.
it was literally there in the it was literally like there and all that stuff. So it's
Yeah,
so
I really hope the first battle is that he like sees. I really hope like his suit kind of malfunctions. Like
see no no see
I really want to like hit her
that's the thing.
like the jetpack or
See,
something.
so I know like he gave him the wings and all that stuff. Pretty much, the wings are his pretty much now and all that stuff. Do you
Yeah, yeah.
think we will see him in action with them this last episode?
This last episode, no, I don't
Okay,
think we will. I think maybe we'll see him working on them,
okay,
kind of like what they did with U.S. Agent.
yeah,
Um, but maybe not to that extent.
yeah.
Um,
I think
but I
it's
do think we'll see him working on them.
it'll
I
probably be
just
more
really hope
like
whenever he does see it, it's like the jetpack, like it malfunctions like every now and then,
I think
or
it's
like the wings kind of
I
flitter.
I think it's like something that we'll see like towards the end in a way. Like there's always
Yeah,
like and all that stuff.
it's very much a setup like Iron Man one. Remember with the whole suit, like next time. Remember, and then
Yeah,
Iron Man two,
it's
like we
it's
got
similar.
Rhodey.
It's similar to that. So it's like
Yeah, yeah,
it's similar to that in a way. So it's like and then so we got that. Zemo to the Raft. Of course, we already said it. Like the potential Thunderbolts thing gonna happen right there.
yeah. Like I, what's your theories on Thunderbolts? Like, how do you think that's gonna happen?
Well, I feel like we're already missing some stuff because the thing is, everything about that is by Thunderbolt Ross too. Also, the thing is about that he is actually in Black Widow. So there's probably something there that we're missing on that part that connects to that in a way.
Yeah,
And the fact that he's going to the Raft, of course, that is run by Ross himself in the MCU, and so it's going to be interesting to see of if we see some because I just think do we see something similar in a way of a scene of our post credit scene of sorts and all that stuff at the end of this episode and all that stuff. Will we find out more? The other thing about this, it's like, what is the past connection in a way of Ross of going because we're most likely have to find that out in Black Widow. But it's like so I'm not I'm open to interpretation in a way, but I won't
yeah,
jump further into it until we get that scene. Because like again, this is supposed this show was supposed to come out after Black Widow and everything.
yeah. I
So
haven't really thought of everything. What I think is what is it? What is it? Lady Hydra?
Madam Hydra, Val,
Madam Hydra.
Val
Val. Yeah. So I think somehow Val's gonna. I think at the end of this whole thing, for somehow U.S. agents gonna end up getting
is
imprisoned by Sam and Bucky. They're gonna end up getting him. They're gonna end up like defeating him. He's gonna end up going into the prison system somehow, and then somehow Val's gonna pull strings. They're going to go to the raft.
see that I was thinking something else entirely different. I think I think Val is doing something on her own outside of the Thunderbolts thing, and then U.S. Agent is a part of that in some way too.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking something like that, like because it's like Val is in the comics is a big character, and all that
Yeah.
stuff in her own right. So it's like I feel like she has something outside of the whole of the whole Thunderbolts thing in the raft with Ross Though there's probably something in there that might have like her have or have some kind of small involvement. I mean, there's already the rumors of her probably being the power broker. But for me, it's more I will wait until we see that reveal and then we'll go with
Black
that.
Widow, yeah. And then also we gotta see Black Widow to
Oh,
see
then
how big of
yeah,
a part she has
yeah,
and
and
how she plays it.
so
Yeah,
yeah, and then of course again, like since this is a Black Widow connection in a way to this, I can't give more interpretation until I see what Black Widow shows and all that stuff and everything.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like
That
we'll see what
I understand.
happens. We'll see how
Yeah.
that. But like I said, we see how that goes. Then finally, of course, the flag smashers, GRC, and everything like that. Um, that whole scene, the roundtable scene in the GRC office and all that stuff. The dude that was the head of, I guess you can say that the bald guy is the same guy that was like is the same guy that was talking to Walker about his things,
GSP, yeah.
and then of course the guy that introduced him and all that stuff. I was like, this guy's a douche from the beginning. All that stuff. Of course he is. Like, he's one of those government douches. Because you see in like how it's like when they're having that meeting, he's the only one like pushing back against like what they're trying to do to make it actually try. Because everyone else is trying to make it sound like they're trying to do something better. Him is like, does it matter? And all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you're a douche. You're a government douche like everyone else and everything like that in America
Douche.
and all that stuff. Like you don't care about the other people that got re-snapped, that got and everything like that. That's trying to make it. Oh no, my bad. The people that have been surviving for the last 5 years and all that stuff and everything like that. I bet you anything, he's the one. He was the one that got snapped and got blipped back and everything like that. And he's working. He's only caring about himself and all that stuff.
Maybe. Maybe
Maybe,
we'll have to see.
maybe
We'll have to find out.
and all that stuff.
Or maybe he's just a douche.
He's just an overall douche
He can just be a douche.
and all that stuff and everything. But
Um,
it's just like, um,
that what was it? The final scene, the GSP scene, where he like kind of walks up and he's like, I have no need. I'm not gonna. Uh, he's like, I don't want to enter your affairs or something like that. I don't want to enter your
oh,
battles.
Batrick and all that stuff, meeting with later
Yeah.
with Carly and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, I have to ask this: does that scene when Sharon calls him does that increases your thoughts of maybe she is or working with the Shadow
Not
Broker?
necessarily. Not necessarily, because if you go back to it, GS or the guy who played GSP, whoever he played, who's he play?
Batrick,
What's his name?
Batrick.
Patrick. Patrick was working for Shield in a weird way, and
But
when Captain America had to go,
but
remember on the ship.
you have to remember. Oh wait,
So no, what I
no
was gonna
wait,
say was
my
he's
bad.
just kind of like
Fury
a
did that.
hired guy.
Fury
Yeah,
did.
Fury did that.
Okay, okay, no, that worked. Okay.
I think he's just more of like a hired guy. Like
Oh no,
he's
no,
not gonna
we know
pick a
that.
side.
No, we know that.
So
What I
I don't
was
think he's gonna like do anything
well,
crazy with them.
well, no, because I mean, he's there. Like, he did say he's there to kill Falcon. What I was referring to is
Yeah.
of Sharon's kind of with Sharon's calling him and all that stuff. Seriously, is that her trying to make like help Sam out or anything like that, or is this something
I
like
don't think
of
so.
or does it like raise the concerns of like she is the power broker or working with the power broker in a way and all that stuff? Like
I've always
she
thought she's
has
working for the Power Broker.
like she's like she has turned like I'm not gonna say evil and all that stuff, but she has turned that side of
Yeah, yeah,
like she doesn't care
yeah.
anymore about
She turned
everything.
heel.
Yeah,
Turned heel. Yeah.
in a way, yeah, like yeah, like
Yeah.
something like that in a way.
No,
And all that
no,
stuff.
I do think she's working and has either has connections
Like
or is
her,
working for the Power
like
Broker.
she can care, like she can care less if she does go back home and all that stuff. I'm guessing in a way.
Yeah, like she already has like a
She's
really
good.
good life
She's
there.
good now, you know. And
Like
stuff.
she's doing good for herself. Like she at this point, it's more of like, why am I going to care for the people if they don't care about me? Like kind of a mindset. Like she
Yeah,
does not care.
yeah.
So I don't think she's either working for the Power Broker directly, or she's like her own thing, working with the Power Broker somehow.
Okay.
Like doing like kind of like what GSP is doing,
Yeah,
like just a hired person to get connections and stuff.
yeah.
I feel like she can be doing either one of those two very easily.
Mm,
I don't think she is the Power Broker though. That's one thing I do not think. I
okay.
don't think she is.
I can let that go. Last thing. We're getting this final episode. Most likely most likely we're gonna see the suit. Bucky's gonna be there, of course, and everything like that. I think the one thing is like overall, it's like of course, it's most likely the flag smashers are gonna be defeated from all this and everything like that. We're gonna get that. We're probably most likely gonna get that final fight with between U.S. agent and now Captain America
Is it
probably.
is it weird? I'm more concerned and more focused about the whole Falcon U.S. agent rather than Falcon and Bucky versus the Flag Smashers.
No,
Like,
like I think that's mostly everybody right now and all that stuff.
do you think it was because they cut out a lot of the stuff like from the Flag Smashers?
No, but I think how this story goes was always intended to be, especially if when it was originally supposed to come out and all that
No, but
stuff.
you know how it was like supposedly it was supposed to have like a giant like a pandemic feel to it, and then they cut it during the pandemic.
I think only people are only saying that now because of the we're in a pandemic and all that stuff. Like I
Yeah,
like
but a lot of this stuff did seem kind of voiced over.
honestly, like all this stuff that's happening is only for the like it's just oddly timed in a way, like all this stuff and everything like that. Like the racial stuff is odd is you can say oddly timed with everything like with everything that's been going the last year, especially
So
now.
then, why were they? What do you think they were selling vaccines for then?
I don't something else entirely. It's like well the thing was like
That was just like a random thing they decided to add.
it was like they had the serums for a reason. Those were the
Yeah, yeah, the serums. But in the first episode, when
oh
they're stealing those giant
that
semis of
the
vaccines,
whole that's probably for like for actual people that are sick, not something like not a pandemic kind of crisis kind of thing. It's more probably like just for like people who are actually sick from like maybe the flu or something else or anything like that, or actual kind of like stuff like that. Not a not a like a COVID related kind of thing that we're gonna like I said, it's oddly this show in all honesty is an oddly coincidental is bringing up odd coincidental events that currently happening in the world in the actual real world and all that stuff. It just
you know what
happened.
I think?
It just happens to be like that. It just happened to be like that. In all honesty,
You know what I think?
don't no. No,
This
do not do this right
is
now.
a quick one. This is a quick one. This is a quick one.
No.
Okay, the world has just been. It's been a couple of years since they've gotten blipped back, right? So now people
You
are
do real
starting to develop like,
Manny, just to give context already, the show is set 6 months after Endgame.
oh, I said a couple of years. I meant a
Yeah.
couple months. My bad. I meant a couple months. Um, people are starting to develop flu-like symptoms, regular case symptoms from regular sicknesses. Okay, now bear with me.
Okay, hold on.
So people,
Are you trying to bring up a COVID style kind of thing within the last 6 months of between the 6 month and the 6 months period between
no,
Endgame?
not
That
at all.
sounds like
No, this isn't going to pandemic route. Promise. So people are getting like the flu. People are getting, uh, say they're getting kind of asthmatic. Say some people are getting other things like the cough or something, whatever it is. Okay, so they're obviously going to try to figure out what this thing is. Okay, but instead of a disease, what if it's a mutation?
I'm done. We're ending this episode. We're ending this
Okay,
episode.
okay.
We're ending this episode. Nope. Nope. I'm not. Okay. I'm tired of this. I'm sorry. I just gotta say this now because before we end this episode, I am tired of these X-Men relation stuff and everything like that. Stop it. Just stop it. Please. Please. Okay? Don't mess with my emotions. Okay?
Just saying. Just saying. I mean, what if they're mutating and they're just getting like bad symptoms?
Oh my God. Thank you again for watching this episode of a podcast with no name yet and all that stuff. I am Ricky with my co-owner Manny. Again, you can catch us every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, and all that stuff. Apparently, Apple Podcasts is getting an update on their app, so hopefully, I don't know how that works, but we'll check it out and help you out with that. Um,
Make sure you like,
if I
comment.
was just about to say that, Manny, let me talk, let me talk
All right, chill, chill.
and all that stuff. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and comment on anything that we've been talking about, and also click the bell for notifications and all that stuff when these episodes go live
Yeah.
and all that stuff. It does help us out and everything like that. I think on Apple Podcasts there are like likes and everything like that. You can leave feedback too and on that stuff too. Do that
Yeah, good.
that helps us out also and everything. But anyways, we thank you. We hope you have a good time wherever you're at, and whether it be in Verdansk, Olympus, Kings Canyon,
Alaska,
the Fortnite Islands, the UK, everywhere we talked about because this was kind of a worldwide thing. Um,
Mexico. The
Mexico
ocean.
and everything. But
If you're listening in the ocean, let me know.
we'll see you next week. Later.
See. Bye.